Namaste everyone, welcome to Godly Good Guidance. We're doing a quick love reading today, and I'm sorry there's construction work going on all the time here and there's a lot of noise, so please excuse. I will try to pause as much as I can wherever the noise is, but some things I can't avoid. Alright, so I have already shuffled the cards and set my intentions, so focus on your person. Let's begin. Dear cards, God, please tell us what is the person in the viewer's mind thinking of them and this relationship. Let's check what's the person on your mind thinking about you and this relationship. I'll start taking now. They're emotional about it. Can't take so many. They are finding some courage to come towards you. They are working towards this relationship, thinking how things can happen. They definitely think they can make a stable relationship with you, a stable life with you. They are thinking of coming towards you. They think you have many options and they better come towards you before it is too late. They think it's a very sensible relation to form. They are thinking about marriage and commitment with you. But of course there's always a but, right? They are somewhere in their life where they are kind of stuck. Now, it can be anything actually, since this is a general reading. It can be that they are stuck with respect to money. It could be that they are stuck with their baggages from the past in relationships, or just a general inhibition about a fully committed relationship. Something is there which is kind of giving them a little tough time. Almost like demons from the past are kind of bugging them, but they definitely think that this is a very sensible relationship they should definitely invest into. So far I think that this is more like a great investment for them. Emotions are there, but more than that, the idea of this relationship seems very, very sensible to them. Like they think that you would be a perfect spouse for a long-term relationship, for a lifetime relationship, wherein you would do your role as a spouse perfectly. Yes, they do have some burdens from the past. Let's check what this burden is actually. Okay, very specific message for some of you. It's probably somebody they really liked in the past actually passed away, or they probably think that whomsoever they put their heart and soul into, that person goes away. So that's the kind of mentality they are coming from. And so with you, even though they have emotions, but they're just seeing it more from a practical angle, that this seems like a very calculative decision of mine and this is going to work out eventually and this seems right. But what they don't know is they do have some sort of a past relationship with you, and what they're thinking is their well-planned life decision towards you is almost like predestined. Let's dwell a little bit more on why is it coming predestined. What was this all about? I'll take both. Ooh. Now, either you already had some sort of break off with this person in the same life, or there are chances that in the previous life you guys couldn't come together because probably you chose, or you were made to choose, the more stable and sensible person to marry with. And that is why in this part of their life they think that it's more important to think things through from stability wise, finances wise, is it making sense wise, rather than love to be the prime reason. So that's why, even though the emotions did show at one point of the time in this reading, but what is outwardly coming towards is that they are thinking it from a very logical point of view. But what they don't know is previously they have actually given all their heart and soul in with you in this or previous life, but due to some reason they have it in their deep consciousness that to be with the person you love, you need to be stable financially and in all ways, because that's the reason they lost you before, earlier. All right, let's see some more messages. These are too many. I think I'll take this one. We have the happy family card. This is a very promising relationship, and this would come into a finality, a final commitment, something of the sort, like marriage, how I see it. And we do have that here, but let's still keep shuffling. Success. There's definitely a success in you guys coming together. We have the marriage card, we have the happy family card, and we have the reason why this is meant to be. So even if the person has some inhibitions right now going on due to the things going on in their own mind, but eventually things are going to fall in place, because this seems like a destined relationship to me. You are going to get success with this person, in uniting with this person. Let's see more. We have unlikely. Now with success you have got unlikely. It's unlikely that they would so easily come out of some traumas in their mind, because they are deeply set in their system, in their consciousness. So you may have to deal with that, because they may not open up with their emotional side so easily with you, and that might just feel a little uncontentful, if that is the word, to you, because you seem to be all about sharing your emotions and things like that, but this person is all in his head. And funny thing is, he or she got into this situation because of something in the past in which they were all in their heart towards you, or in some other relationship also for some of you, but that didn't serve them with great success. So now they are so strict about it in their own mind that no, I need to deal everything with more practicality. So it's unlikely that they would come towards you with a lovey-dovey kind of a proposal, but definitely I see that they are coming towards you with some proposal. Now when they do propose, it might just seem like, okay, it's nice and all, it's just the way it should be on paper, but there's some sort of an aloofness that you wouldn't understand why. But if you've kind of got the picture, what I described here, then you might understand where they are coming from. So give it some time to them, because the love is definitely there from the past in their deep consciousness, but it's kind of protected now and still wants to get you, but through a more practical route, because that's what they learned in the past. Let's get some timeline. I'm gonna take this one. In the near future, exactly. I did see that something is happening in the near future. They are definitely coming towards you in the near future with some sort of a commitment proposal, and it's gonna be a solid one. It's not gonna be like, let's just see how it works out. No, they've already thought over it. They've already worked it out in their own mind, and that is the reason they are coming towards you. So you better be prepared if this is what you want, because To me, it seems like it's gonna be like a happy situation somewhere deep in the heart. It's almost like destined for the two of you. Finally, I'm taking some messages from handwritten messages. Let me arrange this and get back to you. Alright, so I've arranged the handwritten notes. We have "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it" by Marcus Aurelius. So if your heart says that this person is not right or not true, then don't go ahead with this person. If it is slightly different than what you expect, then also don't go right away into it, even if it is destined. Like we saw, take some time. Something better would come if you do that with the same person or with somebody else, because this is all they are gonna do with you. But if this is not what you want, you always have a free will. From how I see, it's destined, so the free will really needs to be very determined, I guess, to change what was decided earlier. You're asked to eat better, not worry too much about this whole situation if this is what you want to get into, because it is destined. You even got the "it's destined" note. So don't worry, just keep going. We have "Blessed are the hearts that can bend, they shall never be broken" Albert Camus. So like we saw, broken heart. If anything of the sort you feel from this person, and that's why a little coldness or very practical approach to everything, then don't think there is no love, because we did see that there definitely is some sort of love that they themselves don't understand, probably, because now they have learnt the hard way how to deal with relationships. They will provide you with all that is required in relationship that you desire. Some of the things they are saying are not in their hands, because this is what it is. This is how I am. This is what is destined. It's also saying when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So if they come to you and say, "I'm looking for a long-term, lifetime commitment, marriage, and I'll keep you really, really happy and give you what you want from a marriage. But I do have my baggage, and I sometimes understand and sometimes don't. So maybe I may not be very expressive about the love and things like that, but I'll try my best. I'll even try to be as good for you in all aspects, even physically, in providing you and showing love wherever it is required. But just, how some people are, they always are doing the right thing, but they may not just be those people who are publicly, not just that, what I'm trying to say is they may not seem very, very outgoing in their expressions, but when you would see, there would be everything that you need from a partner, that kind of thing. So let's say there are certain types of foods that you like, and certain types of foods that you are allergic to. So they may not be like, very fancy about, "Oh, I made a beautiful looking tray for you wherein everything is so beautifully placed and nice crockery and everything is so good looking." But they would make sure that things are there that are required for you, that you like, that are good for you. But they may just do it in their private space and not just posting it all over the internet to show it to the world, kind of a thing. But if you want to, they would not stop you, because they want to give you all that you want. And sometimes they don't understand why, but most of the time they do. I see that we have Sunday here, so for a lot of you, like I said, in the near future, it's possible that the coming Sunday itself is when this may happen. There is some sprinkle of love here and there. So it's not that love is not there, it's just that they are not aware about their love towards you. They just know they want to come towards you and be with you, but just a little curbed from inside. Country India is highlighting, so that might be significant for some of you. Let's get some numbers and alphabets. 45, O, 1, 2, 3, 4, B, 98, I, 98 again, 33. So some of you might be 1998 born, some of you might be 45 years old. For some of you, within 45 days, your relationship would go on the next level. Something really quickly is happening, and it's going to be as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the number you've got. Your father may support you in this. Number 33 is significant. IPO, if that is relevant to anybody. And I guess that's what I have for you guys. Thank you very much. Have a great time. Have a great life. All the best to you. I'm sorry for so much noise. I need to stop this right away. Maybe come again some other day for more readings. So bye bye and Om.